like every day is the goddamn same. I wake up, I take a shower, I take a shit, I shave my face, then brush my teeth. Then after that, I make some food, I make some coffee, and I work out for a little bit if I have some time. I got some really good chapters in on that one. Then, plop my ass in front of this computer for hours and hours and hours on end, literally doing nothing.
Nothing.
After that's done, and it's time for bed, I can't even fall asleep. I have to take copious amounts of NyQuil and melatonin until I physically can't keep my eyes open any longer, and I have to just pass out wherever I'm standing. It's made for some interesting nights. It's like the definition of insanity. It's like you keep doing the same thing over and over again, expecting something to change, and it doesn't. I mean, most people could go through their lives avoiding these debilitating feelings of despair, but I can't. I'm constantly questioning whether or not, if I'm living my life to the fullest. If I'm gonna die, when I'm gonna die, how I'm gonna die. Will I be remembered for the train wreck of a YouTube show that I have? If any of the material I have is relevant. Oh God, who am I kidding? I'm about as relevant as Linkin Park. God. What has my life become? Is there anyone out there that can help me? Oh look! It's everybody's favorite non-copyright infringible swamp dweller, Permit the Krog! Permit the Krog! Say, Permit, can you help me out with something? I'm depressed.
You're depressed. You? Depressed.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Look at me. I am an abomination of nature itself. Nature, the only thing in this world that has any solid meaning for anything, has turned its back on me. My bones are made of bendable metal and cheaply dyed fabric from a factory in Ohio. My eyes were imported from China, as was much of my skin. This shawl that I wear around my neck was most likely a product of child labor, their tiny hands forced to work in a factory overseas in a country like India or Russia. Look at me, I am a living, breathing Frankenstein with no purpose. Does this apply to you? The only reason I am able to feel is not by choice but rather by the hand of a benevolent dictator. I would much rather have these thoughts and actions be my own, but since I am merely just a puppet, or an automaton, I have not free. Everything I do is predetermined, as if being read from a script or thought up on the spot. You say jump, I say how high. You say smile, I say how big. You say scream, I say how loud and how much intensity.
They're rapists.
Then when you're finished with me, I get put away in a dark place until you need me for the next skit, or mindless monologue. Look at me, I am soulless. Does this apply to you? I wish to die, and yet I have some reservations about this sweet release. For I have been to the other side, and even there is no relief. I will admit I have repeatedly tried to take my own life only to fail miserably. No matter how tight I tied the belt around my neck. No matter how many heavy-duty prescription painkillers I popped or shoved in my nose, it has never worked. When I died, it was just as if I wasn't in use. Nothingness, blackness, a void, where my body was limp and I couldn't speak. The only way I could describe it better for you to understand, would be if you were awake during surgery. The only thing I was capable of was being aware of that moment for hours and hours. Those hours seeming like days, and those days turning into months. I envy you, Mr. Majin. You can make your life have purpose, and choose what you want and don't want in it. I have no choice. You are free, I am not. I exist only until I do not exist anymore. Look at me, I am nothing and everything all at the same time. Does this apply to you? If you choose to fill your life with making YouTube videos, then that's fine. It's what you do to distract yourself from the inevitable endless void. The void is very real. Not only does it exist in the afterlife, but it is present in real life. We are just too distracted to see it. Money, material things, relationships, social status, don't matter. People can go through their whole life and never realize this. I didn't ask to be born, nor would I want to be. Because in this life you are only guaranteed 3 things: to live, to go through unfathomable pain over a long period of time, and death. Except in my case there is no death. Only nothingness. Look at me, I am the immortal abomination that wishes to die but can't. Does this apply to you? No. I didn't think so.
Permit the crowd! Wow, I guess I don't have it so bad after all, huh? Maybe I should stop complaining and get off my ass and do something with my life. Yeah. What do you say, Squid Dude? What do you think? Huh? If it has tits, then it takes shit! Okay, let's do this!
Hey, go making such a fucking queer.
Real trap shit.
Fucking loser.
This is a certified clean classic.
Not even fresh.
It's Majin Matt, he doesn't give a crap. Hide your wife, hide your kids, and your dogs and cats, bitch.
Getting them bitches. Oh yeah.
Oh! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh! Oh! It's in my asshole! Oh! 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 Oh fuck! Ah! God damn it!